Mark, what's going on?
Mike, thanks for taking my call.
Yes, what's happening?
I wanted to thank you for saving my life.
I don't know how I did that, but what did I do?
When James Gandolfini passed away, you had on your cardiologist.
Oh, yeah, one of the great heart doctors in America, Dr. Slofmitz, yes.
Well, I was fortunate enough to be listening to your show that day.
Yep.
And he described some symptoms that I experienced about 3 months ago. And the first thing that came to my mind is what he described.
Yep.
And ended up having surgery, and I had a 99% blockage. I probably wouldn't have made it if I didn't hear your show that day.
In the LAD?
Yes.
Oh, a 99 in the LAD. Wow. You know what? You are lucky. You know that?
And I'm not the typical guy. I'm 51. I'm exercise a lot.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's why guys should get checked. Go take that CT scan. I'm telling you, the testing they have now, and don't think just because you're in good shape, you don't know if you have it. Go take the test, the 64-slice CT scan. It's an MRI for your heart. It takes a minute and a half. It is not uncomfortable. You have to hold your breath for 30 seconds. That's all you have to do to take it. And it will detect a lot of things, and it could save your life. And I'm telling you, with that technology now, shouldn't happen. I can tell you right now, I'm great. It's great to hear that, Mark. And I'm sure Doc, who's listening, Dr. Slofmitz is listening, Rich is listening. He probably is smiling too. But I'll tell you, I got letters from people who the same thing. The warning signs, they saved their life. One guy left a golf course with those signs and just made it to the hospital. Otherwise, he would have died. A couple other guys, too. So, it just shows you with awareness. And if you ever experience that, get to the emergency room. And number two, go get yourself checked. I'm just telling you, you can say, especially if you have a family, you have kids, just go get checked. And here's the thing you learn, and this is what I've learned because having been around these folks. I've been lucky enough to have a charity there and be involved with them and stuff. The way the doctors explain it is this, and with all the different doctors I deal with, and they say, listen, if we get a baseline on you, we then know if you're someone we need to check once a year, once every 3 years, very often, or if we have something we have to deal with, we can deal with it, and then it's just maintenance. Then it's just dealing with it each year, and we will take care of it. The people who die from heart disease or a heart attack don't know they have no symptoms. They have the silent killer, and they're gone. They don't get another chance, and you're lucky enough that you did. So
Mike,
that's
I would
great.
Also add that it wasn't a huge pain either. It was just a mild discomfort.
No, it doesn't have to be. I know guys who were in great shape who went in for the test and never left the hospital. They went right into surgery, and they never had any symptoms. So I'm telling you, it's just something you should do. And if you think, as you said with Mark, you don't have to be out of shape, overweight, or not, whatever the symptoms you might think or normal telltales, it's not always true. You should just go get it checked. And if, you don't have anything wrong, then you don't have anything wrong. You're just happy to have it done it. But you know what? When you get to certain ages, the way I think about it in this country now is nobody should die from a massive heart attack because of the fact that you should get checked. Now, if you have a heart disease or you have something wrong with your heart, I understand. That's a different story. If you know you have serious heart issue, that's a different story. But a regular person, two things you got to do when you hit a certain age in this country. You got to get your heart checked and you got to get a colonoscopy. And neither is hard to get. I've had a colonoscopy. I just got my third one. I've just done it for the third time this winter. Just a couple months ago. I just did it for the third time. And it's not a big deal. And you know what? Those things, there are things you can't control that can happen to you and that physically there's no way to protect yourself from, and that's random. But there's certain things, and thanks for the call and good luck to you, Mark. I'm glad you're doing well. But certain things that you should be able to detect was prostate, colon, heart. Those are things you can protect yourself against where it should not become as a surprise. James in Atlanta, what's up, James?